Caitlin Watts, and welcome to our BBB weekly webisodes, where we discuss current scams and alerts in our area. Consumers should be on the lookout for Green Dot MoneyPak card scams. It is unfortunate to report that while there is nothing wrong with using Green Dot MoneyPak cards, they seem to be the new way for scammers to get your money. A resident of St. Joseph County, Mrs. Smith, received a startling phone call this past week from a man identifying himself as Lieutenant Donaldson. He correctly verified her name and was only a couple of numbers off of her address verification. He had called to inform her that there was a warrant out for her arrest for a failure to appear for jury duty and a contempt of court. This shocked the woman, who had no idea that she was even scheduled for jury duty. He then told her that she needed to turn herself in and that there was a fine of almost $1,000 on these two charges. He continued by informing her that if she failed to turn herself in within the hour, they would be coming for her. The woman said there was no way that she had that kind of money, and the best that she could do was $50. He said that since the warrant had been issued and the paperwork was done, that the courts could not accept anything less than $100. He then instructed Mrs. Smith to go to the dollar store and get a Green Dot MoneyPak card in the amount of $100, after which she should proceed to the county clerk's office where they would meet, and was instructed to call upon her arrival. Of course, Mrs. Smith was terrified and felt that she had no choice but to pay the $100. So she purchased the $100 card and called him on the way to the clerk's office. When he did not answer, she left him a voice message saying that she was there. Upon arrival, there was no Lieutenant Donaldson, so Mrs. Smith explained to the clerk her reasoning for being there. None of this made any sense to the clerk, who made several calls and verified that in actuality there was no warrants for her arrest, nor were there any record that Mrs. Smith was to appear for jury duty. The clerk then phoned the said Lieutenant Donaldson, using the phone number he gave Mrs. Smith, and asked him to identify himself, in which he promptly hung up the phone. Mrs. Smith returned home obviously confused. She then received another call from Lieutenant Donaldson asking if she bought the card and to read the numbers to him so that he could process the payment. Mrs. Smith refused. While she may be stuck with the Green Dot card and out the card fee, had she given the numbers over to Lieutenant Donaldson, she would have been out the entire amount with no way of refund. Mrs. Smith's situation is very fortunate. Most people are not as lucky. If you do purchase a Green Dot MoneyPak card, consider it as a credit card. Do not give the numbers out over the phone. Green Dot MoneyPak even disclaims on their website, "Guard your MoneyPak number like cash. Transactions cannot be reversed, so only give the number to a trusted recipient." Green Dot is not responsible for the quality or non-receipt of any goods or services. They, like the BBB, warn you to beware of situations that are too good to be true. Some triggers we urge you to look for in these scams should be listening for particular phrases, such as, "I need the payment within the next hour." Another would be if the scammer or caller sounds as if they are bargaining. Any amount of money they can get from you is a win in their column, whether it be $100 or $1,000. If the scenario is serious, such as failure to appear for jury duty, you should have received several notices. Contact your county clerk's office immediately. Some other situations we've run into include the IRS is suing you, or we can offer you a $7,000 loan. You just need to make the first 3 payments up front within the next hour. Similar to most scams, you want to be the one making the call. Most companies will not make unsolicited phone calls. If you receive any kind of call requesting money from you, if the situation confuses you or seems out of the ordinary, we urge you to contact your local Better Business Bureau. We receive hundreds of calls a day from consumers dealing with scammers. We will investigate the situation and do everything in our power to ensure that you are not another victim. That's it for us today on our weekly webisodes. Be sure to check in for more updates on local scams and alerts.